Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. In the blessed lobbies of Hollywood, where mysteries are murmured among palm trees and dreams are manufactured, in the pot of fame, one name reverberated through the passageways of interest. Kim Fields, in the spotlight, appeared to be her everlasting friend and steadfast partner through sitcom fame. Cinema capers and the recurring patterns of distinctions and whimsical tides, yet one critical day when the chuckling of residing single fans actually reverberated in the hearts of millions. Kim Fields did the unfathomable. She withdrew from the very show that had carved her name into the chronicles of TV history. The world-panted hypothesis twirled, and the inquiry reverberated. Here's the genuine justification for why Kim Fields left residing single, digging into the perplexing embroidery of American culture and the domain of little screen accounts. Kim Fields arises as a multi-layered figure whose excursion has scratched permanent imprints in the records of TV history, while fanatics of contemporary unscripted TV might perceive her enthusiastic presence in the genuine housewives of Atlanta. It's essential to rewind the true-to-life clock to find the vital second when her star initially started its climb. Kim Fields, you see, is no more bizarre to the spotlight. Her dramatic excursion has traversed years, having a persevering effect on the shared perspective of viewers. A characterizing section of her famous lifetime unfurled in the endearing hug of the sitcom Residing Single. This famous show spread out its story material, clearly depicting the existences of youthful, energetic, dark grown-ups, cohabitating in the lively precinct of Brooklyn for 5 extraordinary seasons during the 1990s. Watchers checked out Observer the hardships of this gathering cast, among whom Kim Fields sparkled brilliantly as the person Regina system tracker, while Kim Fields graced the screen all through practically the whole run of Residing Single, a baffling turn anticipated fans as the 5th season approached, and the inquiry's allure resembles an alarms call, are however tempting as they may be subtle. What constrained her to pull back from a show that had turned into a foundation of her vocation was it? The furious show that sporadically accentuates the universe of unscripted TV, reflecting her encounters on the genuine housewives of Atlanta, or did an exceptional situation plan in the background? By her own record, she was managing a ton in her life at the time. In a life-changing meeting with Clamor in 2021, Kim Fields lifted the cloak on a section of her life that had extended and remained covered in vulnerability. She openly uncovered that her takeoff from Residing Single had happened only a couple of episodes short of the eagerly awaited Season 5 finale. Her explanation of the show, once a valued sanctuary of imagination and fellowship, had lost its shine. It didn't feel the equivalent any longer. Yet this choice, it turns out, was only one feature of a profoundly groundbreaking period in Kim's life. During that wild time, the entertainer wound up exploring a whirlwind of changes on various fronts. Her own life was in a state of total disorder, with the disintegration of her marriage creating a serious shaded area over her days. Yet Kim Fields is no standard ability, she's a lady of desire and vision. All the while, she had set out on an excursion as a business person, establishing her own creation organization and endeavoring to get bargains that would drive her profession higher than ever. Kim's own words portray the close-to-home storm that seethed inside her. "I went through a phase where I totally shut down." She admitted the strife inside her spirit was significant to the point that she covered herself from the world behind power outage wraps, taking shelter in the isolation of her bed for roughly 14 days, and maybe much longer. She grappled with her internal devils, uninformed that she was wrestling with despondency. It was during this dull period that a promise of something better and motivation pierced through the weighty billows of misery. A meeting with the famous Liza Minnelli, who shared her own insight of fighting comparable inward devils, resounded profoundly with Kim. It was an urgent second one that proclaimed a defining moment in her excursion towards recuperating and mindfulness in the day-to-day psyche of her experience on Residing Single. Introduced another part where she wandered into the domain of music, embracing the rhythms of rap and R&B close by a gathering known as Impromptu. Yet Kim's imaginative investigations were a long way from being done, and furnished with a degree from Pepperdine College, she flawlessly progressed into the chief seat, providing reason to feel ambiguous about her innovative look. There were plenty of undertakings among her executive undertakings. She influenced all those side projects. Kenan Kel, a show that bore her executive impact, as well as highlighted her in 2 Paramount episodes, reached out to different sitcoms, including Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns, Tyler Perry's Place of Agony, and Bets We Should Remain Together, where she marvelously directed the stories with her one-of-a-kind vision. Kim Field's excursion through the amusement scene. Interspersed by fascinating crossing points with TV's embroidery, her visitor appearances on shows, for example, Upin's one-on-one, her unfamiliarity with the brilliant royal residence, and her superb depiction of herself on HBO's The Rebound added nuanced layers to her portfolio. One fortunate second in 2007 carried a nostalgic get-together to the bleeding edge of her account. Kim Fields was brought together with her co-star Lisa Whelchel on WFAA television's Great Morning Texas, denoting their first experience in quite a while. This contacting get-together resounding with the reverberations of their famous joint effort in the unavoidable issues facing everyone gathering film filled in as a demonstration of persevering through securities fashioned in the realm of diversion. Kim Field's creative excursion likewise embraced cooperation with her significant other Christopher Morgan. In 2010, the team wandered into the domain of TV creation, making and coordinating the endearing Christmas TV unique occasion Love Shot. In a striking 3 days, the exceptional found its way to TiVo, transmitting the soul of the time and, as per Kim, encouraging a helpful and groundbreaking recharging of her Christian confidence. The reverberation of occasion love stretched out to the advanced domain in 2013 when Kim Fields resuscitated it on the web, reviving its message of affection and solidarity. The year 2015 saw Kim Fields set out on a new and unforeseen experience, joining the cast of Bravo's unscripted TV sensation, The Genuine Housewives of Atlanta, during its 8th season. Her presence infused a new power into the show, offering viewers a brief look into her reality anyway. Kim settled on the surprising choice to say goodbye to the unscripted television domain, deciding not to return for one more season as her process proceeded with Kim Fields nimbly floated onto an alternate stage, the sparkling floor of Hitting the Dance Floor with the Stars in its 22nd season. Matched with proficient artist Sasha Farber, she stunned crowds with her mood and elegance, making a permanent imprint on the opposition, and in 2017, another part anticipated Kim Fields as she wandered in to the domain of Christian film, assuming the job of Teresa Newman in the provocative movie. An issue of confidence, it was a pivotal step denoting her most memorable co-featuring appearance in a component movie and exhibiting her reach as an entertainer. Starting around 2021, she has graced our screens in the Netflix series The Upshaws assumed the job of Regina, the impressive matron of the Upshaw family. The show's second season, an exceptionally expected follow-up, made its presentation in June 2022 to charming crowds with its mix of humor, heart, and the unyielding soul that Kim Fields brings to her characters. As of the second season, the situation with the third season remains a question mark, leaving fans in excited expectation. The Kim Fields venture is Regina is a demonstration of her flexibility and her capacity to reinvigorate assorted jobs, displaying her getting through claim in the steadily developing universe of amusement. What's to come holds limitless opportunities for Kim Fields, a narrator and inventive power who proceeds to enrapture and rouse crowds with her multi-layered gifts. Kim Fields' excursion through the tremendous scene of American culture is a demonstration of her imaginative adaptability and her resolute obligation to her specialty. Every part, whether in a music TV movie or unscripted TV, uncovers a lady who ceaselessly advances, bravely exploring the steadily moving flows of media outlets. Her story is one of versatility, innovativeness, and a tenacious quest for her creative interests. A story that proceeds to dazzle and captivate crowds all over the planet. Thanks for watching this video.